Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Welcome to Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. A splendid day for football here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Panthers and the Browns. Chris, who do you see as the players to watch today?
Well, last season it was pretty tough to watch Jake Delhomme and the Panthers play. Jake had so many interceptions, and I know it was a frustrating year for him. And this is a guy who really at one point in his career nearly won the Super Bowl. So now he's going up against the guy who replaced him, Matt Moore, a player who's going to keep defenses honest because of his ability to move around and scramble. This is a good young quarterback trying to make his mark in the league. I really like to watch this guy play, Gus. Great teams, great matchups. This should be a really exciting game.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. He gets out to the 28-yard line. Give to the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Now they're facing 2nd and 7. Flips out short. He's dropped down at the 36-yard line. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
It's 4th down. The Panthers ready to punt this one away. He'll field it at the 17. And that flag was thrown in the neighborhood of holding.
Repeat, 4th down.
Delhomme flips it out. It's a gain of 4. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 21. Looks to throw it. The stop was made by Gamble.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
Searching for an open man. Has a man to his right. Little flip. He's pushed out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Gets rid of it as he's hit.
Good pressure that time, and they forced the bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
He throws short. He's wrestled down at the 32-yard line.
The Browns are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Cleveland is in the Wildcat formation. The receiver is looking downfield to throw. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Short throw to the left. He's dropped down at the 28-yard line.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
He throws downfield. And the tackle was made by John Beeson.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Delhomme with the pitch. Greg Hardy was there for the stop. It's second down and 9 to go. Surveys the field. And that's a catch. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get into the end zone first.
Well, it just goes to show that you don't have to be the fastest guy on the football field to get open. That time, some physical play, getting off the line of scrimmage, a good quick cut, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
Point after is good. Cleveland up 7 points. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon. Dawson will send this one deep. Goodson is deep, looking to return the kickoff. He makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Has a man short to his left. Loss of a yard on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
They're looking now at 2nd and 11. Handoff on the draw.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to pass. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
It's 4th down. The Panthers ready to punt this one away. Cribbs gets the ball at the 36.
The Browns punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
He's brought down at the 40. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Passes it downfield. 2nd down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Good coverage downfield. He's tackled at the 21-yard line.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
He rolls out to the right.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Cleveland with a 1st and goal, with their eyes on going up by 2 scores. Delhomme gives it left. Touchdown, Browns. The Browns use 6 plays and take it 65 yards for the touchdown.
It's such a luxury to be able to hand the ball off to a player with those kinds of moves, you know, especially when you get down inside the 10-yard line because you know the defense is packed in and there's just less room to maneuver.
Dawson will kick it deep. Goodson is back to receive the kick. Fields the kick at the 10. He makes it back to the 25.
This offense really needs to get something going in this series. A game like this can quickly get out of hand, and before you know it, you have to get away from that game plan and start taking more chances.
Steve Smith was his intended target. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 25. Here's the pass. And it's tipped away. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They're facing a 3rd and 10. He lets it go. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Fourth down. The Panthers ready to punt this one away. He makes it out to about the 47-yard line.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
They line up at the 49. Inside give. A pickup of about 7. And so it will be 3rd down. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Dumps it out left. Knocked out of bounds at the 42. First down and 10. On the ground with the tailback. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of 1, the score is 14-zip. Second and 13 coming up here. He's searching for a receiver. Cribbs was the intended receiver. They line up at the 45. Goes through his progression.
Good coverage and good push by the Panthers.
The sack brings up a fourth and very long situation. Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
Gains 9, and that'll bring up second down. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Here's the throw. Dwayne Jarrett was the intended receiver on the play. It's 3rd down and a yard for the first. Ball on their own 29. They'll be short.
Yeah, they were lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't like the call when you're in a 3rd down situation. I'm paying the quarterback so much money. He's getting the ball there.
They catch him at the 38.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
He's going to throw it.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Gets the pass off. He's dropped down at the 32-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Harrison gets the carry, left side.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Delhomme hands it off. Just about 3 yards there. And now it's 3rd down. Facing a 3rd and 8 situation, they spot the rock on the 30. Gets it away. He's wrestled down at the 18.
Jake Delhomme is not really known for his accuracy, but boy, he sure is getting the job done on this series.
Cleveland lines up in the Wildcat. Option. He loses the football. Who's going to come up with this one? Carolina got it. The Panthers fought for it and came away with possession.
He used that big old body of his to shield everybody else off the football, and he won that battle.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. 10-yard pickup on the play. Second down. Second down and very short yardage here. They give it off here. Elam was there to bring him down.
It is just so difficult to make big plays in the NFL because of all the speed on the field. So when you get a guy like DeAngelo Williams who can break off the big one at any given time, he is just such a weapon for your offense.
Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 31.
Pretty good gain that time on the screen. Anytime you get an opportunity to throw the screen pass, it has a lot of benefits, one of which is to simply slow down that pass rush a little.
He makes his way to about the 48. From their own 48-yard line. He passes it. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 48. Gives it left side. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. Goodson gets 6 yards on the play. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He's wrestled down at the 46-yard line. The Panthers line up to punt. Sure to make an impact on the field are this game's top performers, presented by Gatorade. Cribbs is back, awaiting the punt. He angles it out of bounds at the 20. The Browns will begin this drive at the 20-yard line. It's a pass. He's dropped down at the 32-yard line. Benjamin Watson is able to make his 4th reception. Looking for a man. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. He gets off the throw. Down the sideline. Touchdown, Cleveland.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
Point after is good. Dawson looks ready to kick it away. He'll take it from the 2. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Just gets it away. Brandon LaFell was his intended target.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
He gets off the throw. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Flips it out short to his left. Brandon LaFell was the intended receiver. It's 4th down. The Panthers are lining up to punt it away. Lawson will take it at the 35.
The Browns put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
Still looking for an open man.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Flips it out short.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
The pass is away. Fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt this one away. The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. He'll take over at the 20. That'll be it for the first half of play. The score is 21-0. Cleveland will get it first here in the second half. He'll take it from the 2. He makes it back to the 25. The Browns will start this drive at the 25. Looks to throw it. The pass is tipped away. Brian Robisky was the intended receiver on the play. So they'll face a 2nd and 10 at the 25. Harrison on the inside handoff. Harrison gets 7 yards on the play. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Hit as he throws. Cuts back and he's dropped. So with that penalty, they'll move the chains.
And that's a painful one for the defense there. Physically, you win the battle. Mentally, you make the big mistake and give them a first down. Well, it's always good to see the Browns complete a pass because last season it was certainly a struggle. Probably the worst passing team in the league, under 50% completion percentage, just barely 5 yards per average per throw, 11 touchdowns to 18 interceptions, and a quarterback rating under 56, which means that new quarterbacks were in play. Brady Quinn, Derek Anderson both gone. Jake Delhomme, Colt McCoy in as the Browns try and turn around this passing attack. And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Pass is short right side. He's brought down at the 30.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Don't get out of the game plan, man.
He splits the uprights. He put just enough on that one to coax it through.
Yeah, maybe not a perfect kick there, but if it goes over the crossbar and between the uprights, it doesn't matter how far, they're still putting 3 points on the board.
Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. The Panthers will set up shop at the 26-yard line. Has a man to his right. Little flip. He's tackled around the 35-yard line by T.J. Ward. Second and a yard coming up. Inside give. And he's tackled at the 44-yard line.
Nice run that time by the Panthers, and I guess really it comes as no surprise. Here's a team that was one of the top rushing teams back in 09, third in the league in rushing, struggled a little bit fumbling the football, but when you stay so focused to the running game, maybe that's to be expected.
He fights forward to about the 46. Dumps it out right. He's dropped down at the 37.
The Panthers got the ball down the field that time, and now we could see them start to try and do that a little bit more. In the first half, they were just so bottled up with the passing game.
Moves to his right. Dwayne Jarrett was his intended target. Hands it to the back. He's wrestled down at the 34-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that. The Panthers are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Let us dictate.
Here's a halfback.
But Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Facing a 2nd and 11. And they'll spot it at the 27. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Searching for an open man. Armani Edwards was the intended receiver.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
They're going to try a long field goal here. This will be about a 42-yarder. It's off the upright, and it's good! Short throw to the right.
Wow, was that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
The give to the tailback. He reaches the 43-yard line. Delhomme hands it off straight ahead. 6-yard gain on the run. That brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Delhomme with the give. He's tackled at the 42.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
They'll run the option. He's dropped for a loss.
Hey, we gonna do what we do.
Hand off to the right. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. That brings up 3rd and 10. Again with the run. And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
They call on the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. He hits the crossbar and bounces out. No good. The Panthers will begin this drive at the 40. He throws downfield. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. Surveys the field. Can't complete that pass. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion. They have it at the 40. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit.
The Browns came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there. Goes through his progression. Interception.
And you can really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
And he's crushed as he lets it go.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Checks down to the short pass. 6-yard gain on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Short throw to the left. He's wrestled down at the 33-yard line.
Do what you do.
Up the middle. He's brought down at the 38. Harrison racks up 5 on the run. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Ball on their own 38. It's the tailback. He's dropped down at the 44-yard line. Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. Ball on the 44. He's searching for a receiver. There's a flag on the play. This one might be coming back. Let's see what the flag is.
Flipping on the offense.
Stop moving now. Let's go.
Repeat, 1st down.
And 1st down once again, but they'll be backed up following the penalty. Looking for a man. He took a shot at the 30.
I really like what they did that time. Nice job by the Panthers.
So the sack on 1st down brings up 2nd and long. The pocket collapsing.
Really good work by the Panthers.
The offense faces another 3rd down situation here as they line up. He is wanting to go deep with it. He drops the easy pick. Benjamin Watson was the intended receiver on the play. Fourth down. Looks like they'll kick it away here as the punt. He angles it out of bounds at the 48. The offense will take over at the 48-yard line. Still looking for an open man. It's intercepted. And that will make his 2nd of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
Nice gain of about 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Searching for an open man. He's wrestled down right around the 46-yard line by Anderson. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Ball on the 46. Delhomme hands off to the left. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Under heavy pressure.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
He's dropped down at the 32-yard line. Montario Hardesty found a hole and was able to move the chains with a 7-yard pickup. And now it's time to take a look at this game's top performers, brought to you by Gatorade. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. They go with the run. Harrison gains about 4 yards on the play. Gives it to the back. He's wrestled down at the 25. 4 yards on the carry, and so it will be third down. So another third down coming up for the offense. Sheds the tackle.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
It's up and it's good. That'll do it from Cleveland. We have highlights next, so stay there. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.